This is one of my favorite cars here, 1955 Studebaker President Speedster. 1 year only, top of the line model for Studebaker. And look at those sleek lines. I just got through videotaping a 69 Mach 1. Now that had sleek lines. But this is a 1955. This is not what cars looked like in 55s. Just a sharp looking car. Then to add to it the three colors, the pink and the gray, that's so 1950s. I'm going to tell you all about this one here in just a minute. You can also go to volocars.com. That's where you'll get a price tag on this car and over 200 other classics that we have, all for sale. And each one has a monthly finance option as well. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. All right, now this is not a perfect car, but it doesn't need to be. It's just so pleasing to look at. Anywhere you go with this, you're going to get attention. Any car show, any gas station, going for ice cream, this is a people pleaser. But yeah, this low slung hood, it's straight, all looks good, no damage, no rust. The body is all looking good here. There's a little vent that opens. This is all straight, clean, all nice. There's like a body detail right here. I don't know if you've seen that. All clean right down to the bottom. Appears to be a very solid car. All this is straight, clean, fits nice. So the body on the car appears to be very good. All looking nice. Now it is painted the pink, gray, and white. Well, here's a little like kink, like maybe the hood kinked a little bit at one time and they touched it up right there. Got a little bend in the hood, just a little one. But the body, other than that's looking good. And the paint, again, it looks great from a couple feet away when you get close. Here's a touch up. There's a little bit of dust in the paint here and there. You know, a couple little insignificant, little tiny bubbles in the paint here or there. This is all smooth and glossy. The gray is a metallic color, and this is a color combination that they offered. There's no tag on the car anywhere that tells you what color it was born, but this is a color that they offered, the three-color combination. The pink is all shiny and smooth, little tiny chip right there. So yeah, like I said, there's imperfections if you look for them. A hairline crack, 1/2 inch long right there. Part of the Speedster, President Speedster, was the wire hubcaps. Nice looking hubcaps. Now these rims were completely painted, front and back actually. And it's on some classic radial white wall tires. The tire and wheel looks great. I know this stainless band was part of the President Speedster. I'm thinking the side panel was too. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. For sure, the President Speedster in gold letters was only a part of this package. Rear glass wraparound window, very clear, only a few little light scratches. I love the reverse lights sticking out of the trunk. I love the turn handle here to open it. We'll open that in a little bit. And how about the fishtail exhaust tips? That's part of the Speedster package only. The chrome back here is real shiny and sparkly. I don't know if you notice the big V8 emblem on the trunk lid. The stainless trim is all straight and shiny. There is some delamination in the wing window. This original rubber is kind of hard and brittle. It's got mirrors on both sides. That opens from inside. This spear down the middle of the hood was just part of the President Speedster. So I don't know if the matching fender spears were only a part of that as well. I love the grill and how it kind of meshes right into the chrome bumper. And look at these fog lamps hanging down here. They almost look out of place. They're so funky, they're cool. And that also was only a part of the President Speedster. Overall, the chrome is like the paint. It's all shiny and sparkly. You can find a problem here or there if you look for it. Some of it's been re-chromed. I can tell this chrome right here is beautiful. It's like pristine. All right, let's open it up. Got a lot more features to show you. Now, as I just mentioned, you can lock it. Right now it's unlocked, but you twist the dial and hear it click open. Then you lift it open and it springs back into place. I think that's really cool. All painted pink in here. It's all solid metal. This here, something that's kind of cool. The low-swung, road-hugging new Studebaker Speedster, an exciting sports car in styling and performance. Lightning fast. Smoothest cornering sports car model anyone ever drove. They were taking a stab right at the Corvette and T-Bird. So yeah, it is what it is. There's a trunk, jack, nice liner, a good solid trunk. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are posted. Make sure you visit our website. You're going to be amazed at our inventory and our museum. So the jambs are painted decently. The interior part of this package was the diamond stitching on the upholstery, door panels and seats. Door panels have been redone. They are a little bit wrinkled at the bottom. There's a chrome ashtray on each door. That's part of this package only. Also part of the package is this, they call it the cockpit. The machine turn trim, which is a little worn. And a full set of Stewart Warner gauges with a 160 mile an hour tachometer, which was crazy back then. An 8,000 RPM tachometer. And then it uses toggle switches for the controls. Now, believe it or not, our shop serviced this car. They found nothing wrong with it, so they took the time to fix the radio and the clock. Both are working. There's a little crack in the padded dash right here. Now, also part of the package is this map bag, they call it. There is no glove box in this car, but this is part of that package. Carpet is real decent. The seats have been reupholstered. They feel good. The cushion's nice. The upholstery's done real nice. Has the correct diamond pattern. In back, it has this cool armrest. I think it folds down, not completely flat, but it does fold. And again, more of the stitched material, even up on the rear deck. All of it looks to be in good shape. There's a nice headliner, working dome light. You can't see it, it's on your side. And then the windlace is also a little tattered. This is something an upholstery guy can easily make. Visors are redone. Steering wheel's original, in good shape. It is the automatic. You can get the manual shift or the automatic. This car obviously has automatic. Some other options in here, turn signals. That was an option back then on these cars. The 8-tube radio, that was a big deal. That was an option. The electric clock was an option. Just a nifty car. Interesting features. You see so many, or I see so many 57 Chevys or Fords. Okay, that is the Passmaster engine, they call it. I think it's a 259 V8 with about 175 or 185 horsepower. All that's on our website, all the details. But this model specifically comes with the 4-barrel carburetor. And look at the unique air cleaner and valve covers. They had to bring the air cleaner over here because the hood is so low. Now it has an optional oil filter. Yes, even an oil filter on your engine would be an option back then. All the heater hoses, everything looks proper. The generator, all nice clean metal. And also part of the package, power steering and power brakes. Looks like it's had some work done, some new hoses and fittings. Distributor cap looks fresh. Electric wipers, another option. So this was their top of the line car, 1 year only. They made 2,215 of these, so they're pretty special, pretty unique. Michael's going to take you for a drive, see how it functions.
All right, everybody, got something a little bit different here today. Studebaker President Speedster. We got the V8 Passmaster underneath the hood. This thing runs real nice. I had the opportunity to take it around the block. I was kind of scouting for new places to do our test drive until our street gets repaired there. And I just kind of had this epiphany. I was going down this country road and I had a turnaround because I didn't know where I was. And I put my arm over the seat here and I looked back and I saw the diamond stitching on the rear shelf in front of the window. And I was like, man, this car's from a lost era when things were done a little bit differently. You know, they really wanted to make a fancy car and I think they pulled it off. Anybody that I talk to about this interior with the diamond stitching on it's just really impressed. They really like it. It's got a great look to it. Great feel to it too. Very original, as is the entire car all the way around. Just a great driving experience. Our shop went over this car top to bottom and they tried as hard as they could to find something to do with it. And they really couldn't. So they took it upon themselves to fix the radio and the clock, which are both working now, which is something that we don't normally fix. So this is one of those cars, get in and drive it. It's just a fantastic experience. I'm really digging it. Turn around here in just a second. But yeah, just again, so cool. It's got 160 mile an hour speedometer on here, 8,000 RPM tachometer. I mean, they really meant business when they were you know, thinking out the whole layout of this car. And yeah, power steering on here. Well, let's see what she's got. And just like that, up to 60 miles an hour, absolutely no problem. More than adequate power. You know, I don't know what else you could ever want from a car, really. I'll show you once we straighten up out here. This thing, it goes down the road straight as an arrow, and I will take that opportunity to show you now. Great alignment on this car. Goes down the road super nice. I tell you, by no means is it the most expensive car that we have at the museum. It's not the fastest car. It's not the most finely detailed or finished, but it's a great car. And what a fun experience it is driving this car. You want to come out, test drive it for yourself, you're more than welcome to do so. Visit us in Volo, Illinois. Spend as much time with the car as you'd like to. We welcome you, absolutely. We are totally transparent. If you don't have time for that, of course, you can always hire a third-party inspector. And if you're not aware of one of those, we can absolutely recommend one to you. But as I see it, it's a phenomenal vehicle. Lots of character, tons of fun. Someone's really going to love it. Check out all the pictures, details, and the full description on volocars.com.
out for them. The final blow, losing 3 out of 5 so far.
I hope you enjoyed the test drive, and I really hope Michael remembered to tell you about this antenna. This big knob on the inside raises and lowers the antenna. I've never seen that. Talk about unique features. I think that is so cool. So underneath the car, rock solid, maintained as needed. And I'll tell you what, looking up at the motor, it's spotless. I'm going to assume that maybe this motor was out and worked on. It has what they call the automatic drive. It was Studebaker's very own transmission that they worked with Borg-Warner to design. And that's working really well. If you close the hood, yeah, kind of push back, then down. New dual exhaust, new shocks in back, serviced by our mechanics, or inspected by them, I should say. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer your questions, like how to get this in your driveway, how to get it financed. I tell you what, most bang for the buck I have in our showroom. One of the less expensive cars I have, and I think it has one of the biggest impacts. Cool car. Thanks for watching.